Now is Giurlando. He is a political analyst and joins us now from Queen's University. So tell us, what does that mean exactly, that all these countries in the Eurozone are on ratings watch negative? What does that mean?
Well, these agencies evaluate countries on the basis of a number of criteria. One of the criteria is prospects for economic growth. And all those countries don't have, at the moment, good prospects for economic growth. And if they do not grow, they're already in recession. The question is whether the recession will be deeper than people think it is right now. Because if it's deeper, the debt to GDP ratio will increase, making it harder for them to service their obligations. And so this makes their debt riskier.
Phil, I understand Angela Merkel is meeting with the IMF chief, Christine Lagarde.
Yeah.
I understand a number of leaders will be meeting this week. So what's the main mission statement for these meetings?
Well, they want to stabilize markets from now until March, because in March, there's an expectation that there will be a huge agreement signed, that is the fiscal pact that was agreed to in December, which will increase resources for the European bailout fund, that is the European Stability Mechanism, and also centralize decision-making for national budgets. That is, it will be a move towards fiscal union. But between now and then, any number of threats can bring the whole edifice crashing down. And so they want to stabilize markets from now until then, because take, for example, the bond auctions that many countries have to do. Italy, at the end of this month, has a huge bond auction, has to refinance something like 30 billion euros worth of debt. If that bond auction were to go bad, there could be a chain reaction, and you would need the IMF to step in to stop contagion, because if there is contagion, there can be a chain reaction that would just be devastating.
Okay, so you just referenced Italy, but besides Italy, what countries are the IMF and the EU leaders focusing on, particularly from now until March?
Mostly Greece, but also Italy, Spain, Ireland, and Portugal. All of them have high debts, low prospects for growth. All of them have to refinance billions of euros worth of debt in the coming months. But Greece is the country they're focusing on right now because they want to allocate the next tranche of the bailout fund to Greece. It's 130 billion euros, I believe. But in order for them to do that, Greece has to produce growth-enhancing reforms. And this is where the IMF comes in. The IMF traditionally has been a way for governments to escape political accountability with their domestic constituents. There is huge domestic opposition towards these reforms that Merkel and others are demanding. And so the IMF is one of those institutions that can come in and kind of impose a solution, especially for countries like Greece, which are desperate. If they don't get this next tranche, they will default and will leave the euro.
All right, Phil Giurlando at Queen's University. Thank you.
Thank you.